Well, you can take 5 to care. Take part in the 18th annual KC Zoo Run. Race director Lisa Drake joins us with a preview of this year's event. Lisa, thanks for being here. Let's start from previous races because it's been a couple of years since you've been here. We chatted a couple of years ago about the race that year. I know last year was kind of a different year. What do you guys got have in store? What's kind of the history of this race?
Yes, so about 18 years ago, we approached Randy, right when he came to Kansas City, pretty much.
Yeah, Randy Wistoff, the director of the zoo.
That's correct, and then KC Parks. And we said, you know what, we need to have a run through the zoo.
Yeah.
So it was the birth of the zoo run, and we started out featuring a different endangered species each year.
Now last year it was the sloth, which if you haven't got to see the sloth exhibit at the zoo yet, it's fantastic. This year it's another adorable animal. Which is it?
The koalas.
Oh my goodness, adorable. We saw, of course, lots of videos of them, and they've got some great ones on display at the zoo, right?
Yes, we have a couple on loan from the San Diego Zoo.
Okay, awesome. So how does the koala fit into the race this year, just besides being the featured animal?
Right, well, we're fundraising for the zoo's conservation efforts.
Okay.
So when you sign up for the run, we also have an opportunity to sign up to fundraise and raise money. And so we raised quite a bit of money last year through this process, and we're hoping as people sign up that they can also fundraise.
And this is kind of a deal that we were talking about before you came on TV here, is that a lot of people really like just the koalas. So you're finding people will start donating from out of state, right. And then do they still come and participate on race day?
Many do.
Yeah. From
like many states and even some other countries sometimes.
So what's your experience through running through the zoo? Now, I like to take my time, take a nice little stroll. Right. I like to go see the elephants, the giraffes, the zebras. Can you still see them when you're at a running pace?
Yes, you can. And this year we are changing the course.
Okay.
So this year instead of going on the outer road through Africa, we're going to go on the wooden pathways.
So
you can go by the cheetahs and the lions.
Yeah, very neat. So that's one thing that's new. Anything else happening new this year with the run?
Well, the fundraising will continue, but we're also just excited to have another event and raise money for the zoo. So.
Exactly. It's such a wonderful treasure here in Kansas City. I know a lot of people have seen it kind of evolve over the last several years, especially after Randy's gotten involved. He's done a fantastic job at the zoo. How can people get involved here? If they want to take part, if they want to donate, want to fundraise, what can they do?
So basically, they can sign up for the 4-mile event, which is a timed event, and or the 1-mile event. So, and it goes actually totally through the zoo, which is super fun. Or they can volunteer. We do need volunteers, and that's what makes it go off without a hitch. So, yeah, definitely.
Well, very neat. It sounds like a fun event. You said 4-mile or a 1-mile.
Correct.
I think the 1-mile may be a little bit more my distance and speed, but the 4-mile maybe you could see a little bit more of the zoo, though, right?
Right, and then we have a post-race expo, and we have a fun DJ, and so, yeah, some food
What's
trucks.
your favorite animal to run past in the zoo? Do you get like inspired running past the cheetahs, or maybe you like seeing the sloths and then maybe their pace is more of your speed? Or my speed?
I would have to say the sloths.
The sloths. All right, very cool. Well, again, thank you for being here. We want to encourage you guys to take part of the annual KC Zoo Run September 18th. Now, the 4-mile starts at 8:30 in the morning at Swope Park. The 1-mile family run starts at 9:45. For more information, just go to kctv5.com and click on Take 5 to Care. Lisa, thank you again for being here, for your time this morning.
Thank you for having me.
It's a super fun event.
It's a blast. I've ran it twice. And I was of the speed more of a sloth, so I'm right there with you guys.